Hello, Merry Meet. So this is going to be another one of my Rocks 101 videos, and by request, I'm going to be talking about rock crystal. Now, rock crystal, also called clear quartz, is a colorless, clear stone. Depending on how many inclinations there are, it can be look completely like glass, or it can be a milky white color. Now, uh, this is one of the stones. There's been a lot of folklore around. Among other things, people believed it was ice that had frozen uh, so deeply that it would never thaw again. Now, uh, there's of course a lot of things to learn about any stone, the various geological information on it, but the purpose of these videos is to give basic information how to use these stones metaphysically, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Just show the stone a bit up close. This is one of my double terminated quartz points. Now, what um, quartz do is that in and of itself, it helps to open the crown chakra. That's the chakra that is the back of your head, but a little bit above it. And that crown chakra is your connection to the divine and to the spiritual. It's the seventh chakra. And rock crystal also represents all elements. It can be used to attain enlightenment. It is a calming stone that can help calm fears and uncertainties. Since it affects the crown chakra, which also rules the head, it can help ease headaches. And it's also good for the hair. Now, rock crystal is a pretty unique stone in that it's a master healer. It can be used for anything. Basically, you can look at rock quartz as a jack of all trades. While most other stones have a certain area where they help with, rock crystal can be used for anything. It can be programmed to to heal or be used for anything that you would use another stone for. So let's say you need a stone to help you build confidence, and you don't have one of the typical stones like citrine that would be used for that. You can basically tell your rock crystal that you want it to help you build confidence and you want it to help strengthen your solar plexus chakra, and it will do that. Another thing that's great about rock crystal is that it will enhance the abilities of all other stones, so that it's very useful to add to, for example, crystal pouches, where if you, let's say, want to have a crystal pouch to attract love, you might want to have a rock crystal heart in there, some aventurine, and a few crystals to represent the kind of person you want to attract. You might also want to add a rock crystal or two to strengthen it. They give a boost to other stones. Rock crystal is also great to direct energy. It's a stone that is very often used in crystal grids to connect other stones and to provide pathways. And one thing that's, for example, you can use to direct energy is that, let's say you have uh, there's some injury you want to help heal. You get a rock crystal point, hold it over it, and you just visualize pure white light coming down through the energy and treats the area like a laser. Of course, it isn't a laser, it's just a visual aid to help your mind get around it. So yeah, it's a very useful, it's a very all-round stone. My very first healing crystal, and I still have it actually. It's shipped now, but I still have it. was a rock crystal, and I do actually recommend that if you are going to go out and buy your first healing crystal, that you go for a rock crystal because it can be used for anything. It's the same as with aromatherapy. If you're going to start out, I recommend getting a rosemary oil because it can be used for about anything. Just remember, just a little add-on here. Rosemary cannot be used, and I cannot stress this enough, not used if you're pregnant because it can cause spontaneous abortion. So, yeah. In fact, if you are pregnant, don't do any ethereal oils at all. I did say rosemary, I didn't say rock quartz. So my head is spinning today. What I mean is, of course, rosemary oil. Since I mentioned it, I felt like I should add a note about that. Don't use it are if you're pregnant. But if you're not pregnant, rosemary is the best oil to start with because it can be used for anything. Anything you can use on etheric oil for, you can use rosemary for. And the same thing with rock crystal. Anything you can use a stone for, you can use rock crystal for. So if you don't have the stone that you want to use to heal something, use rock crystal. It'll do the job. So yeah, rock crystals are also great for opening chakras, and they are great for basically all kinds of energy work. It's a very basic tool, and I think that about anyone who works with stones or with magic needs a few rock crystals. It's basic, I would say it's the most basic stone of crystal healing. It enhances the abilities of all other crystals, it can work as all other crystals, it can open chakras, it affects the crown chakra. Basically, if you have a rock crystal with you, you can do just about anything that involves crystal healing because it's a universal healer. Now, rock crystal is not an expensive stone. If you're gonna have a big piece that's completely clear, of course, then it will become more expensive. But generally, you can have a little tumble stone for about, I don't know, $1 or $2, and you should be able to find points like this for $5, and it's well worth the investment. But to sum it up, it's a universal healer. It can be used as a substitute for any other stone. It affects the crown chakra. It is connected with all elements, and as such can be a representation for all elements upon the altar. It can be programmed for any purpose. It's great to direct energy, and it can also be used to energize other stones. So yeah, and this is also a stone that should be mentioned that you can't cleanse with salt and water. Not you can't do that with all stones, but yeah. So if you're starting out with crystal healing, get a rock quartz. It's your basics. It's yeah, rock quartz is your friend. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Have a great day and blessed be.